Welcome back to our Grace Engineering Baja build and our trip to Arizona 2025. Okay, so this angle iron we're using for our mounts for both our front diff and our rear diff. And right now we're just getting the basic lengths cut, and then we're gonna take that to our grinder wheel and put a fish mouth in it so we slide between the two members that it's mounted to. We got our hole locations for these, where they need to be for the mount, and we have a custom spacer actually that we're probably gonna CNC. We'll put that underneath the front diff, and we'll be able to have that thing centered and mount it up so we can have our front axles going and start to be drivable.
So in the last episode, Josh was talking about the tire assembly, and we started off with our uprights being 3D printed, just trying to find the right dimensions. And then over winter break, with Graydon's help and the CNC, they were able to create the custom upright, and they were able to get the program down over break and spend all the time mostly on that. It's very important for this upright to come out tolerance to the exact shape and size that we want, because it is holding all the components for the wheel tire assembly together. So if this ever breaks, which we hope not, the cart will not be driving. The wheels will be falling off the cart. You can't drive. I don't know if you ever seen a car with no wheels, but it's impossible to drive. We need this to be exact and the same size so that everything can fit and not fall off the cart.
So we have our first upright piece out of the way, but here we are fabricating the rest of them, and we are just dialing in our feeds and speeds, trying to make sure that this is both time efficient, but also a good quality part. So we're gonna have 4 more, so that's 3 more for the car, and then 1 extra. Right now it's estimated that this will probably be done in about 4 days of us working on it. We're just trying to get all of these done in time to put on the car, and that's really the last thing before we're rollable.
What happens if you can't get it done like in the next 4 days? Are you behind on time? Are you guys looking good?
I don't know. It's kind of the last thing we're waiting on. I don't know. I don't know if I want to reveal that.
Okay.
She said, like, is this holding you guys up? And like, yeah, it is. But I don't know. At this point, I'm putting in like 12-hour days every day. So yeah, we'll get it done. We're machining these out of steel, which has its challenges. We've chipped a couple bits already, and it took us a while to get the CNC program dialed fully for the first test piece. So that set us back a little bit, but we are putting in the time to get these done, and hopefully it will be the last piece that we need to get rolling on time.
Okay, so what's coming up next is it's a lot of drivetrain stuff, which is exciting. We get to finally click pieces that we've bought together. Once we get our diffs on, our differentials, we'll be able to start working our yokes and our drive shaft together and aligning that. We're gonna finalize our front and rear suspension members. Getting pretty close to being able to throw those on there and see what our basic travel looks like, which is pretty exciting. Once we kind of have those main components ready to go, we can start talking about powder coating our frame, and that's gonna be super exciting. Get it all black and looking clean. After that, we're probably just gonna go through an audit and make sure everything is in spec and following the rules, and we're gonna do that internally ourselves, and also bring in a couple of engineers, some Grace grads that can verify that too. Pretty exciting.